Okay, let's begin our Qigong class right now. So clasp your hands together, and then we'll do some wrist and hand mobilization. So I'll get a little closer so you can see. I've just clasped my hands this way, and then you bend, then you turn over and bend. You just bend one way and the other way. Now, if you have a lot of stiffness in your hands and your wrists, then be gentle. But it's really great for arthritis, for preventing arthritis or preventing it from getting worse. And it helps with mobility in your wrists and in your hands. And now start to let your elbows get into it and make the elbows get bigger and bigger. It starts to get into your rib cage. And so when you bring your elbow up, then you bring that same hip forward so that you're actually moving from the hips and the waist. Good, that was nice. Be gentle. If you have some shoulder issues, then just make a smaller range of motion. And then reverse that. So if your right elbow goes back, your right hip goes back. Same thing, moving from the center. Take a deep breath while you're doing this. Feel yourself starting to open up in your rib cage and through your heart center. And then face front and bring your hands in front of you. Then inhale. And exhale. Round your back. Push your hands forward. Inhale. Nice deep breath. Expand your chest. Exhale. Breathe in. And breathe out. And then after this one, bring your arm over to the side. So your arms are turning this way, your head's turning that way. You get a little bit of leverage and pull your arm over. And then back to the front, and same thing on the other side. And then once more on either side. Feel yourself opening up through your shoulder and into the center of your spine. And then bring your arms up. I have my palms up. And then palms face down. Bring your elbows together and squeeze as much as you can. Breathe in, palms are up. Hips forward a little bit maybe if you can. And then exhale, round over. Breathe in and breathe out. One more of these. And bring your arms down. And let's do knocking on the door of life. So with your knees soft, just start to tap around the front and the back, around your waist. We're going to do a lot of exercises for this meridian, the belt meridian that goes around your waist today. So anytime you're turning from side to side like this, that helps to stimulate that energy. And the belt meridian is the one meridian that goes around you like a belt. So its job is to really cinch things in, hold things in place. It's protective energy. And then start to tap in underneath your shoulder blade, upper chest. And then tap on top of your shoulder. Stimulate the energy circulation up here where we tend to carry a lot of tension and stress. And now let's work our way back down. And then back around the waist. And now, next time you exhale, just turn that into water waves. Glide your hands around in front of you and behind you. Feel your hands. Feel the air like a gentle breeze by your fingers. And then allow yourself to drop into the present moment. Feel your body. Your body is always right here, right now. And now, next time you exhale, go ahead and let that wind down. And then open your legs a little wider. And then put your hands in prayer position in front of you. And then inhale. And exhale. Heart to the sky. Open the front of your chest. And then sink your chest back. Open the upper back. Inhale and exhale. Feel your lungs expanding. And then I'm going to have to move that fan. Kind of bothering there. All right. So now with your feet wide apart, we're going to do a swimming dragon. So you shift your weight over to the right, push your hands over to the right, and you look to the left. And then you come back through the center and do the same thing on the other side. We're moving the energy, like spiraling the energy around the torso. Opening up into the neck, the shoulders. And now come back to the center and we'll do the next part of the swimming dragon. And it's just the spine, undulating side to side. The way a snake would move. Side winding motion. So it may look like I'm doing a lot of arms, but that would be like this. It's really a spine movement at this level. Swaying side to side. building up strength and flexibility. That's resilience. And now start to make that energy travel up, get it in front of your throat, in front of your face, and let it climb all the way up over your head. And then inhale, bring your arms up, stretch it up, and then exhale, release. Breathe in, heart to sky, and exhale. Feel a stretch in your upper back. Breathe in and out. And swimming dragon. Shift your weight over to the right, push your hand over. And now this time, if you want to, maybe scoot your legs out a little bit wider and maybe bend your knees a little bit more in the middle. If it feels good, you can challenge yourself a little bit. Do a few with a deeper knee bend. And then you can let that go. Shifting your weight side to side. Moving the energy throughout your whole body. One more time. And then let's do the swimming dragon. The undulation part of your spine. And maybe you can make it even go a little bit lower. And then start to work your way back up. Moving the energy and spiral all the way up your spine and through your head. And up over your head. And then inhale. And exhale. And then let your arms come down. Let's shake out the legs a little bit, shake out the arms. And now we'll do another exercise that is focused on strength and flexibility, resilience again. So turn your left foot out a little bit. And you can adjust, make your feet closer together. If you want to make it a little bit easier, if you want to challenge, then widen your stance. And then you just shift your weight over a little bit more, bend one knee, and put your hand on your thigh. Okay? If you're really stretched out and strong, you can go down all the way to your knee. But this way you can be up higher, middle, and let yourself get even down lower if you want to. So now, just lean forward and let your arm just dangle. Just dangle it down there and let it release. And now remain in this position with your legs as you make a circle with your arms. And now you'll turn and face toward the screen, and then turn your shoulders so that they face down. Breathe in and breathe out. Just natural breathing. This helps with strengthening the legs, balance, flexibility of the upper body. More. And then just bring your arm up like you're holding onto a strap and straighten your leg. Then let's go ahead and do the other side. So turn your feet to the other way. This side may feel different than the other, so feel free to adjust your legs. And then lean over. Okay. Let your arm dangle. Just let it do a little circle. Relax deeply into your shoulder. And then inhale. Turn to face the front and then exhale. face the mat. Breathe in and breathe out. Keep on breathing. Breathe in as your arm comes up, and breathe out as your arm goes down. Try and keep this knee bent. And now this time, just bring your arms straight up and pull yourself up and turn your feet to face the front too, and then just shake out a little bit. Oh, okay. We did something for the hands and the wrists. Let's work on the feet a little bit today. So get in this position. So it's good if you can hold on to something. And then you can get a little bit of leverage in pressing into the back foot, in the heel of your back foot. Have your hips facing straight towards what you're holding on to. So in other words, you want to avoid the hip going over to the side that way. This way you'll get a very specific stretch on the back of your calf. Press into the heel. Breathe in and breathe out. And then bring that back leg a little closer in and then bend. So we're working on the ankle of this back leg. This leg doesn't really have that much weight on it, the front. You just bend your knees and increase the range of motion in your ankle. Breathe in and breathe out. One more breath here. And breathe out. Maybe you can sink down a little bit more. And then release that and stretch the front of your foot. And then release that and make your foot like a high heel position. So you're stretching the ball of your foot and the arch of your foot a little bit. And then go ahead and do that again. Point, stretch the front, and then stretch the bottom of your foot here. And then change to the other side. First, we'll do that beginning stretch. Stretch your hands so you have some leverage and you can press into the back of your heel. Breathe in and breathe out. Now, if you have your hips back like this, I can't really see what everybody's doing. And it releases the stretch. You have your hips a little bit more forward. Your hips straight towards the object you're holding on to. And just press into the back of your heel. Breathe in and breathe out. And now, set your back foot in a little bit closer and then weight on this leg. On this leg that is more in the back. And feel the stretch in your ankle. Oh. Breathe deeply and exhale. And then stretch the front of your foot. You can use the leverage. This can feel pretty surprising if you haven't stretched this way in a long time. And then change to that high heel position. Bend around the toes, the ball of your foot, stretch into your arch. And then rest on the front of your foot. Get a nice stretch here. And then stretch the high heel stretch. And then release. Shake out your feet a little bit. And feet underneath your shoulders. And bring your arms down in this low tree position. Shift your weight a little bit back into your heels and drop your tailbone down. Let your knees be soft. Relax your shoulders. And just remain in this pose. Try to align yourself with the forces of gravity. So you don't want to be kind of leaning over to the side or leaning to the front. See if you can get as straight up as possible. Breathe in and breathe out. Now we'll do tree sways in the wind. So turn over towards your left, and then you're guiding energy up your leg, especially the inside of your leg, but the outside also. And we bring the arms up over the head, and then the fingers are pointing down towards your head. Open the arms out and down. This is an exercise for the liver energy. The liver meridian comes up the inside of your leg. Then it comes up through your rib cage. It's on both sides. And then the energy also has internal pathways that go up into your head. So you can breathe in as you guide the energy up the left side of your body, and then breathe out as the arms go out and down. Inhale. And exhale. So we have abundant energy in the body and clear out the blockages in the liver meridian. Then we get to experience more creativity, less frustration, less anger, more kindness. Breathe in, guide the energy up through your whole body. And exhale. Let the movement get into your body, like it's creating pathways. It gets easier and easier. You just relax into the flow. Do a few more times. Let yourself really sink into the movement. Now let's do the embracing the tree pose. So your hands and arms are out in front of you. Again, your weight shifts a little bit into your heels, knees are soft, shoulders down your back. Maybe drop your tailbone down a little bit so you're not really tucking your hips under, just lengthening the lower back, and allow your head to stretch up towards the sky. And like a tree, you can feel your roots, your energetic roots going down into the earth for stability. And your spine becoming long, the way a tree grows up toward the sun. And then the leaves of the tree pull in the sun and turn it into the energy of the plant. Imagine that when you're breathing with your whole body, like a tree would, and through their leaves. Breathe in and expand your body, and then exhale and release. You can even let your arms open just slightly. It's very subtle movement. Take one more breath here. And now with your left hand down, keep your right arm up with the elbow bent out to the side. And then eventually we're going to be cloudy hands. This is the movement. You just change your hands and change like this. So the upper hand, the palm is facing you. And then let's add a little bit of movement. So shift your weight over to the direction your elbow is pointing, and then change the arms. Keep on breathing while you're doing this. The hand that's facing towards you has a very important energy point on there on the pericardial meridian heart protector. The kind of energy that makes it safe for you to open your heart and yet filter out the negativity that may appear around you. And then the lower hand, this is a heart opening exercise. The lower hand, you can imagine these fingers just barely touching the surface of cool water. It cools down that fire energy that's associated with the heart meridian. So you have a balanced energy, balanced emotions. And then after you've gotten the movement into your body, just let that go along with the flow. You shift your weight slightly from side to side. Relax your shoulders. You want to coordinate the breathing. You can inhale as you turn to one side and then exhale as you turn to the other side. You can go at your own pace so that the breathing is so comfortable. More breaths. And now slowly turn to face front with your arms down in the low tree. And feel the energy in between your hands. Focus on your hands. Feel your hands. Feel the energy or the sensation on your fingers, on your palms. If you feel like magnetic pressure, tingling, sparkling kind of sensation. And now let's do return to the mountain. It's embrace the tiger, return to the mountain. All right, so palms face down, and then you spread your hands away. It's like a clearing motion. Then the back of your hands come together, come up the center line and push front. And then arms up and out to the side. Same thing again. Clearing, and then pull up fresh energy. Press your hands forward. These parts of the mountain. And down. Now let's add a little bit of turning from side to side. So turn over to your left and clear on this side. Bring the back of your hands up and then push. Arms come up over your head, turn face front, and then arms down. Same thing, other side. Exhale on this part. Inhale as you push your arms forward. Exhale. And inhale, arms down. And repeat. Embrace the tiger. First to your own energy. Cultivate your internal energy. And then the mountain is strong and stable and grounded. You get that feeling of being grounded and peacefulness. Once more on each side. And then again, form that energy ball between your hands and feel your hands. Much stronger energy sensation is happening between your hands and throughout your whole body. So during this class, we've been doing a lot of turning from side to side. It stimulates the belt meridian. So let's do a little sort of movement flow meditation on that. So you want to move your arms counterclockwise. So there's a clock right here and it's facing up. Counterclockwise would be like this, right? So you can see that, and your palms face down. Now I'm going to turn around so that we'll be going the same way. You're facing me, and I'm going to go counterclockwise and just make a little circle in front of you. And turn from side to side with your hips in your waist, stimulating the belt meridian. So in the belt meridian in traditional Chinese medicine is just this one area that goes around about your waist. In Qigong, we consider it to be protective energy that we can weave and spiral all around the body. So as you keep moving your hands, allow them to gradually come up a little bit higher. Come up towards your chest, towards your heart center. You're spiraling this protective energy all around you. Hands are scooping in more and more energy. Energy cocoon around you, and then move it up to your throat center, energy of being able to express yourself. And then on up to your head, and up in front of your forehead. And now reverse that circle. Now we're going clockwise. We're going to go down. Starting in front of your forehead. Just gradually allow your hands to slowly move downward, down towards your throat. And let it keep spiraling on down, protecting the cocoon energy around you. Arrive at your heart center. Let it keep traveling down. Solar plexus. And then on down in front of your lower abdomen. And then slowly stop and bring your hands to face each other in front of you. Breathe in and breathe out. Now feel your hands again. Inhale, expand the energy that's in between your hands. And exhale, then condense it a little bit in between your hands. Breathe in and breathe out. Go ahead and close your eyes for a few seconds and really feel your hands. Focus on your hands and feel the energy in between your hands. One more breath. And now we'll do a variation of pulling down heaven. So this one, you inhale and you bring your arms up over your head and the fingers point down. All right, so you come down. As you come down the center line, then you spiral your hands down towards the earth. And you inhale up to the heavenly energy. So you're connecting the heaven energy, and then you spiral down to the earth. You bend your knees right here. Inhale. And exhale. And spiral down. Now let's add a little turn of the hips and the waist. So you inhale, turn to the left. Arms up over your head, fingers point down, and then hands come down, and then you gradually spiral the hands down, bend your knees as you connect to that earth energy, and then turn and face front. Other side, breathe in. And out. Inhale. Connect to the yang energy of heaven. Spiral your arms, your hands down. Connect to the earth energy, the yin energy. You bend your knees here as much as you can without forcing it. Reach up, connect to heaven. Spiral your hands down, connect to the earth. Straighten up a little bit here, and then as your arms go down, bend your knees as you turn. And now let's just turn this into the other pulling down heaven. Just inhale and then exhale, your palms face towards you, smoothing your chi. Breathe in and breathe out. And then this time, as you bring your hands down, put them on your lower abdomen, your hands crossed at the thumb webs. And then with your hands on your belly, just centering, take a few centering breaths. Two more breaths right here. Relax your arms down, and let's do a short meditation. You can sit down or lie down for this meditation, whatever you prefer. Just make yourself comfortable. Support yourself with pillows or blankets. Just close your eyes once you get settled and start to focus on your breath. This is your time. It's when you take time to go within and find your place of peace and tranquility within yourself. It's always there. And when we balance our energy, relax our nervous system, calm our mind, then our hearts start to open, to blossom, to expand. Even if there are lots of things going on in your life, you can always come to this place of peace. The retreat center is within you, inside yourself. Let's begin with slowing your breath down. Just focus on your breath, and even just putting your attention on your breath tends to slow the breathing down. Breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your nose. Let your mind relax. Let your body relax. Now bring your attention to the center of your chest, to your heart center. Imagine warm, radiant sunlight in the center of your chest. Warm, radiant sun in your chest. And feel the rays of the sun shining through your whole body. And just as the sunlight will penetrate through the surface of water and warm everything up, feel your heart center like the sunlight and your body like the water. the rays of the sun shining out in all directions. Let the rays go down through your rib cage, through your belly, your internal organs. When your heart energy opens, it creates a healing effect in every cell of your body. Like sunshine, like sunlight, when it shines on murky water, the water evaporates, which creates purification. Let the sunlight shine throughout your body and deeply warm you up. Let it purify, transform old energy into new energy. Let it go down through your pelvis, down through your legs, all the way to your feet, this warming sunlight. Let this warm rush of energy go through your legs, down to your feet. Feel this warm energy moving from your chest to your shoulders, and then down your arms to your hands, warming your arms and your hands. Now let the rays from your chest shine back through to your spine, creating relaxation around the muscles and the nerves around your spine. Now let the light from your chest shine upward through to your neck and into your head, into your brain, bringing healing energy to the nervous system, the spine, the brain, and even your mind. Sunlight through your whole body. Keep your breath slow and deep. Now feel like every cell in your body is like a tiny sun, a warm and radiant sun inside every cell. From the depths of your bones to the surface of your skin, this light is shining. And keeping your eyes closed, bring your hands over your belly. Keep on breathing slowly. And begin to trace a circle on your abdomen. Let this circling help to center your sense of self. Let it contain and orient you from a place deeper than our normal sense of self, which is usually in your head. Feel your sense of self drop down into your belly. And then, keeping your eyes closed, hold your hands still over your abdomen. And now for just a minute or so, I'd like to send healing energy to one of our class members who's in the hospital. We heard that Jean had a pretty serious fall and she broke some ribs and there's been some complications. So she's in the hospital. And if we could just send some healing energy to her. You can visualize the healing light of your energy, finding Jean. Sending healing energy, positive thinking. And then take one more breath. Breathe in, breathe out, and take your best energy out into your day. Thank you for joining the class.